Anyway, Robin, let's get to the real news.
Yes, please.
Monday we'll work out the whole rehab thing. That'll be fun.
A 14-hour standoff.
we just fired a guy, and now we got him in rehab.
We're good.
Yeah.
You still have not been able to fire anybody.
No, I can't get rid of anybody. Now I got a charity case. Amazing.
Now you have to fix his whole life.
I'm a soft touch.
Because he couldn't get up and get the show on time.
My problem now. Go ahead, Robin.
A 14-hour standoff with a rifleman who terrorized his neighborhood with gunfire and killed the policeman, his grandmother, and his dog ended today after he shot himself to death. The body of 26-year-old Richard Sachi was found at about 5:30 on a bed in his second-floor bedroom of the home where he had barricaded himself. He was shot in the stomach. The body of his grandmother was found earlier. She was pronounced dead at a hospital.
Wow.
This whole siege happened in the usually quiet Westchester town of Eastchester. Started yesterday afternoon when Sachi began firing out a window, apparently without provocation.
That's a white guy crime. He's a white guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a white guy crime.
The police showed up. He just blew away a police officer, just shot him in the chest.
Yeah. Well, at least he killed himself. We don't have to go through the charade of the death penalty.
This officer's partner was also shot, but not seriously injured.
Yeah. Eastchester.
They said this guy was like a problem guy all of his life. You know, all the neighbors said he was like a bully when he was a kid. One person in the paper said, yeah, he used to beat up my son.
Yeah.
And
right.
He was always into trouble, had been in and out of jail and all of that stuff. And they said, they feel bad for him because, like he had a really rough life. They used to hear the father getting on him pretty heavily.
Should have called us. We'd put him in rehab.
So at least it's over now.
Hmm.
They say that handwritten messages were found scribbled on the bedroom walls in pencil, including one that said, Jesus forgives me for my sins.
Really? I doubt it.
He left out clothes for his funeral.
This might be the one guy Jesus doesn't forgive.
And his dog, a terrier, was also found shot to death, apparently by him. So he murdered the dog, didn't want to leave the dog here with no master.
Right.
So there you have it.
I'm thinking about getting a dog. I really want one. Man's best friend. I need a friend. I want a dog that sits by me while I read.
It's right there.
Yeah, I see the whole image, but I know what it's going to turn into. My 3-year-old's going to sit there and bash it in the head. It's going to bite her. And
why can't you do something to teach this child not to abuse animals?
My 3-year-old runs the house. She kills that cat. The cat used to be the sweetest cat. The cat runs all day from her.
Oh.
Totally abused.
What is going on, Howard? Children are to be taught how to deal with animals.
Well, we're trying.
Jeez. The space shuttle...
Why don't you come over and teach her?
I don't know the child.
Oh.
What good would it do for a stranger to show up?
Maybe it'll scare her.
You're now sounding like some of those parents I see on the train.
If you don't leave that cat alone, I'm going to have Robin come here and teach you.
Did I tell you about the woman I'm sitting at a train station? This happened years ago.
Yeah.
And she's got this little brat of hers who won't sit still in the station.
Yeah.
And finally, she says to the little kid, you see that woman over there?
Thanks.
If you don't sit still, she's going to take you.
Right.
That's what she did.
Oh, man. My dad used to do a move like that. We would be in the car, and my dad said, if you don't shut up right now, I'm going to pull over the side of the road. I'm going to dump you off on the side of the road, and you're going to have to fend for yourself. Right on the Long Island Expressway, he'd say this.
Shut up!
Or on the Southern State Parkway.
Amazing.
I'd have the shakes at night thinking they were going to abandon me.
Yeah, I was like, why is she, first of all, why is she scaring her child? And then why is she scaring them with me?
Call my dad. He'll tell you why. I'll tell you one thing. I shut up.
Shut up! Shut down!
It works. That's why they do it. The kid took one look at you and sat down.
You didn't want to be taken by me.
What else is in the news?
One of those space shuttles is up in the air. Atlantis.
Yes! Hail Atlantis!
They seemed to think they had a picture-perfect launch going when it took off, and then shortly after, when they were holding the press conference, the technicians at the Kennedy Space Center had to admit that they found a leak in the steering system.
Right.
About a quarter of the hydraulic fluid leaked from a critical power unit during takeoff. There are 3 such units aboard. They say they will monitor the situation and decide what to do after a certain amount of time. The Atlantis mission was supposed to link up with that Mir space station and leave an American astronaut up there, and it was supposed to be that astronaut's first visit, but it was also supposed to be the longest stay for an American up in space. So
right.
They hope to continue to progress on the mission. They don't know if this will have to, they'll have to alter plans because of this, but they are monitoring the situation.
Who knew any of this was going on?
Well, I pointed out the last time the space shuttle was up there. These things are still all experimental flights. Anything could go wrong at any time. We're acting as if it's routine because they go up so often.
Yeah.
But there's nothing routine about it. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is going on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have this thing called mad cow disease.
Mad cow disease. You know what gets rid of that? High colonic. A little water in the buttocks.
Mad cow disease is happening over in Great Britain. And they're not exactly sure of what part of the meat is affected. You know, this British cow meat they export to other countries. So
they export that?
Yeah, France and some other European countries.
Robin and I were in England. We couldn't even. The beef was awful, and the chicken. They do something weird there with their livestock.
I don't know who could eat the meat.
It's like dog meat, and I've eaten dog meat. I'm sure of it.
You know, and as good as that meat is, now it's got mad cow disease.
And can humans get mad cow?
At first they were saying that humans couldn't get it. And now they've had to admit, I guess it could affect humans.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are questioning whether here's a British woman saying, how the news affected her.
Yeah. Yeah. What's her name?
Number 6.
British
woman.
British
You put me off hamburgers. Won't be eating beef again.
I'm eating beef again.
You put me off hamburgers.
Hamburger. We saw this report on TV where even in this country, if you have a slightly undercooked hamburger, I don't mean, just a little pink, you could drop dead. Yeah. All these kids are dropping dead.
We had something going in our beef here, too.
Yeah, my kids are frightened out of their mind. They won't even eat it.
But at least you could cook it out.
Yeah. Mad cow disease.
So anyway, now they got to worry about the mad cow disease over there. The people in France are wondering what they should do. Should we keep getting this beef from Great Britain or what? But, they have this, I guess, livestock industry over there that the country relies on to bring in some cash, and this is not going to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also in the news, the comet Hyakotake.
Hyakotake. That's Indian.
Or Take.
Hyakotake.
Is on its way here this weekend.
Great. More reason to drink.
It's one of the brightest comets to pass near the Earth in many years. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you should be able to see it just by looking up in the night sky. You shouldn't need a telescope or binoculars or anything.
How often does it come, this comet?
Well, it won't be back for, I think, another 2,000 years or something.
Oh, wait!
You know who saw it the last time? Milton Berle. And Jackie.
And the last time one passed this close to the Earth was like 1976, so this is a big deal. Here is Dr. Eric Carlson to give us some tips on how to see the comet.
Yeah, you got to watch it through a shoebox, or else you go blind.
No, that's in a clip.
Go out and look for a very kind of ghostly, pale blur that's about as big as the full moon, which is quite sizable in the sky. You really can't miss it.
So there, you really should be able to see this.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be some major deal, and nobody should miss it, since it doesn't happen all that often. In Dallas...
Last time I saw a comet, it was really tiny, and then I realized I had the telescope backwards, and you couldn't see it right.
You miniaturized.
So yeah, and I missed it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to see it for another 75 years. It's a bad experience. What else is in the news?
Dallas Cowboy star receiver Michael Irvin failed to show up in court on Thursday in response to a grand jury subpoena. Prosecutors want to know more about what went on in a motel room in Irving, Texas, where police say they found Irving, Texas. Irvin in Irving, Texas. What are the odds of that happening? Another former Cowboy player, Alfredo Roberts, 2 women, and more than $6,000 worth of illegal drugs.
Sounds like fun.
Irvin's attorney claims that his client doesn't know anything about any subpoena, doesn't think he's been served, but the district attorney, Norm Kenny, is having none of that.
You know, this isn't going to go away. We're not going to go away. We will hear from him, and there's 2 ways to do it, the easy way or the hard way. And if he wants to do it the hard way, we'll do it the hard way.
So this guy's got a problem.
He's in denial. I was there.
He's really got to stop drinking.
Yeah. I think he needs a good woman.
I don't know what Mr. Irvin is doing, but the police are looking for you, I suppose.
Right.
There are going to be pickets at the Oscars on Monday night. Jesse Jackson has said that he will protest the lack of representation of blacks and black stories in coming out of Hollywood.
He must be watching a different TV show than I'm watching.
Here we go again.
Tell you that.
Jackson says the film industry doesn't reflect the cultural diversity of America.
There should never be another season wherein we've not had enough roles as directors and producers.
You know what's funny about this guy? He's got it all backwards. You know, there's like a lot of black guys scream, there's too many Jews in the industry. You think that white Christian America wanted Jews in the Hollywood industry? What do you think that happened because they demanded it?
Police.
You don't get that because you demand it. You get it because you earn it. You take over productions. You hire people. I mean, what are you talking about? Someone just can't hand you a director's job. You got to be in the industry, and you've got to direct, and you got to go out into finance and do all kinds of stuff. Your particular, because you act as if everybody's been playing on a level playing field all this time, and you forget what's been going on here. But the point is, Reverend Jesse Jackson is wrong because there's no person he's representing who is qualified for a job who hasn't gotten one. Yeah. I don't see this person he's talking about who says, I'm a great film director and I can't direct any films in America. I got news for you. The second point here is that black people have to start running their own business. White people don't know how to write black stories. Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Stop relying on them to do it. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything different. I'm pretty close. You can't wait around for somebody to hand, especially Hollywood, to hand it to you. You got to just go out and do it.
Actors and actresses that you end up with one African-American nominated and no Latino.
This guy's got a serious problem when it comes to speech. He should really clean up his act. He's got enough money now. God knows how he got it, but he's got enough money to take some diction lessons.
No Native Americans, no Hispanic Americans. That process will be met with stiff resistance.
Wonder if Forrest Whitaker will be at the Oscars, or will be in the drunk tank. There's a black director.
Sure, there's plenty of black directors. Spike Lee has a movie coming out this week.
Of course. Please. Jesse Jackson. Jesse wants everything handed to him because everything was handed to him.
It's a stupid attitude to have. Just go out and start studios, create business.
Get down.
Leave me alone.
Get down with
don't worry about if white organizations nominate you for your films. Get another black award show.
Get down. Hey, I was the one giving the speech, and you took it completely away from me. That's so wrong. Get down with your bad self. I mean, I was like making a really cool speech, and then you're just like, no, this is the way it is. And blah, 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 blah. All right, go ahead. You think in the news only you can make the speech?
No.
Go ahead.
You weren't saying it right.
That isn't right. Yeah. Thanks for the correction. You're supposed to be the newswoman, not the commentary woman. I'm the commentary woman.
Here is Brian Walton, who is from the Writers Guild, whom the group that Jackson met with yesterday.
We have been, at the Writers Guild, struggling to be more inclusive. For example, to bring African-American, Latino writers more into our midst. We've been doing that literally since the 60s.
I have
so
a
they
friend.
say they have no problem.
I got a friend who owns a black accounting firm. He's a black man.
Black accountants have to do with Hollywood.
Same thing. He's trying to get black accountants. Not that he's not trying. He wants to have an all-black accounting firm. He's having trouble. I'll tell you what, if Jesse Jackson wants to get wild, why doesn't he find out how many blacks are at these the supermarket chains, the U-Crop guys? How many guys do they have in management?
You wouldn't mind him investigating that, huh?
Hollywood's a bizarre community. I mean, you want to do... What about the black guy who's trying to go over U-Crop and become a manager over there? What's about his problem?
Well, see, this is my point. They don't talk about a specific person. You can say anybody's not doing the right thing.
Right. Ah.
You could walk over here tomorrow and say, Infinity Broadcasting hasn't done enough for African Americans.
You can't say that. You should, all we got is African Americans here.
No, but the point is you could say it. It doesn't matter.
Right.
You can say anything you want. The point is, show me the people who can't get these jobs.
Right. Right.
Where are they? Who are they? Then we can deal with it.
Black accounting jobs available right now. Black accountants are rarer than giant pandas. You know it. Do I really have to take a break? I thought I'd done all my commercials.
We missed one.
What was the one? I only have to do one?
It really was the yoke.
All right, I'll do that at the before I do the plugs. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rob.
Are the children, I don't know what community that was, but are the children okay?
They're fine. Where?
Because
what community?
they had a very scary visitor the other day. They brought Pat Buchanan into Turek Kindergarten.
Oh, they wouldn't do that. Was he wearing his cowboy hat and guns?
It's out in California. Are those children all right?
What's with that guy? What a peckerhead. I mean, give it up already. You lost.
Oh, he's going to stay out there.
Spoil sport.
Here's Pat Buchanan.
Yeah. And now he's a comical joke. He had something going for a while. Now he's a joke.
Mr. Zanger, by all accounts, I think, in this case, including that of Mr. Baldwin.
Dear.
That's not Pat Buchanan.
No, it's not.
He wanted to get his picture.
Who's that?
I don't know who that is. Scott is having a little problem today.
I don't think Scott.
What will we do?
All right, we don't have Pat Buchanan.
All right, no Pat Buchanan.
We might, but it's not here.
Pat did visit a little elementary school, the Greenville Fundamental Elementary School in Santa Ana, and talked about his prospects for candidacy or getting the nomination from Bob Dole. And he said, well, this is the beginning of Senator Dole having virtually, by his own standards, wrapped up the nomination and moving back to the politics of capitulation.
Fred has I didn't realize he has the tape of Pat Buchanan.
I never get sore testicles.
In front of kids he said that? That's so wrong.
Anyway, I hope those children are okay. You know how some adults are very, very scared of children.
It's traumatized.
I imagine he could be one of them.
Imagine him coming there and telling you he's going to be in control.
Spike Lee, as I said earlier, has a new movie coming out called Girl 6 this weekend. He says it's being marketed as an outrageous comedy, but he doesn't think it's so funny.
Really? I mean, the people watched it from the marketing department and they think it's funny? Maybe that's because you're a wreck of a filmmaker. Let's see. Want to hear Spike?
Yes.
Hope this isn't Pat Buchanan.
I don't think this is a comedy, even though it might say the outrageous new comedy from Spike Lee on the poster. That's really more the marketing brain, I think there's a lot of humor in it. I wouldn't consider it a comedy.
All right.
Police. Wouldn't you have that discussion with the marketing department?
He asked. He was also asked if he thought a lot of people were interested in a movie about phone sex.
I don't know about most people. I think that there are some people out there that will find this fascinating. They'll probably have some different impressions than they thought it would be. Most people probably think that The Office will look like some 42nd Street porno, show world, raincoat, booth thing.
And Spike not only directs, he also has a part, and he plays like the next door neighbor of the girl who works at the phone sex place. Here's a clip.
Let me hear this. Maybe he's learned after all these movies how to make a real movie.
Get paid by the call. Bonus if the guy requests you. You dig? I do.
Sounds pretty good.
That's it? That's the clip?
I'm laughing my ass off. I don't know.
And finally, Alec Baldwin has had his case go to the jury. He was accused of assaulting a video photographer who tried to take pictures of he and his wife, Kim Basinger, when they were bringing their newborn infant home from the hospital. He has also made a public service announcement for PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. Here is Alec Baldwin's PSA.
PETA.
Hello, this is Alec Baldwin for a little quiz. What do Leonardo da Vinci, Madonna, Tony La Russa, and Gandhi all have in common with my wife Kim and me? We all learned to kick the meat habit, and you can too. To find out how to improve your health, help the environment, and save animals by going vegetarian, contact People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. That's PETA, Washington, D.C. 20015. I'll even send you my favorite recipe.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, I'll even send you one of my favorite recipes.
I'd rather hear the Spike Lee clip again. If you're going to give me a choice.
Get paid by the call. Bonus if a guy requests you. You dig? I dig.
Spike's right. That's not a comedy. He's absolutely right. I agree with him. I do agree with him.
All right. Also in the news, they say that Joan London has finally opened her mouth about her relationship with Kevin Costner. She did date Kevin Costner. The first encounter was aboard a yacht.
Oh, yeah.
And she said she almost fainted when he came aboard, looked at her, smiled, and said, "I've been waiting so long to meet you."
Ooh.
She blamed public scrutiny for their breakup.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, man.
And that's it.
Really,
I think I'll end there.
Okay, Robin, thanks for the news, and we'll see everybody on Monday. We got a lot of things to continue on Monday. The continuing sagas to follow.
Yes, and it's like a soap opera, this show.
Yes, it really has become one. Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Marlowe wants to remind you to get his very funny 2-hour video, The Wild Game Stump the Joke Man, as heard here on the Howard Stern Show. $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Spring special, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Tonight it's Jackie. Have fun with Jackie live at the Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey, with Jake Thomas on keyboards, Jokeland's web address, and Sergeant Pecker info. Call 516-922-WINE. This Saturday night, King Norris Unplugged. Return to Detour on 13th Street near First. Don't miss Starring John Steve the Gorilla hosting the April Fool's charity run to benefit juvenile diabetes at Hofstra USA in Hempstead, Long Island, April 1st from 7 to 9 p.m. for donations and more info. Call 516-739-2873. The Rainforest Foundation's 7th Annual Benefit Concert, Friday, April 12th at Carnegie Hall. Sting, Elton John, James Taylor, Diana Ross, Don Henley. For concert seats, call 212-247-7800. And for benefit tickets, call 212-245-6570. If you're planning a wedding, a party, you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.